Newman, he's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Newman.
Lifted in the air out to left. Fleming is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off, G-Man Choi. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And a relay home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. At the plate, Frank Fleming. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Little chopper back to the mound.
Beat it out,
Throw
beat it out,
in
beat it
time,
out.
and the side is retired. Digging in, Omar Narvaez.
Now batting. The catcher, Omar.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fleming is there to make the catch, and that means we've got... Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Major League Baseball is on the air. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Frank Fleming, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think what...
So here's Avisail Garcia, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. So coming to the plate, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 2 out, nobody on. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So here is Avisail Garcia. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and then now at the plate, Frank Fleming, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hard ground ball to third, reined in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Coming to the plate now, Eric Sogard.
Batter number 7.
0-1, here it comes.
Eric.
In the air out to straightaway left. Fleming is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. In now, Frank Fleming. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Come on now, rip it.
6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 29 home runs for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you make of all this? Ready once again, Frank Fleming. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A high fastball is in there. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Newman.
The second baseman.
In the air now out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. 12-4 is the final in this game. Pittsburgh blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. We are under the light. Domingo Germán, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Stay hot. Here we go, kid.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's late in the season, and we're looking at 2 teams in the South.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Yeah, great job right
Boy, that
there.
has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 34, Will Craig.
And that misses, ball 4. A run will come in to score. At the plate, Jason Martin, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here.
Martin.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Throw up the line, but the tag, and he is out at the plate. Great athleticism. Next up for Detroit, Anthony Volpe, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And there's out number 2. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, K.J. Harrison. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Digging in now, Frank Fleming. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Bottom of the inning now. Now at the plate, Dylan Thomas.
Tigers, the right fielder.
This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring. Ready for another shot now, Frank Fleming. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Swinging for the fences and just gets a piece of that one. Now 3-1. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the 2-out success means Gregory Polanco bats this inning. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Gregory Polanco. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. As striding into the box, Frank Fleming, he singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
Now the 1-0. On a rope to the second baseman. Digging in, Austin Romine. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Austin Romine
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Fleming will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Stepping in, Frank Fleming. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Hey, right guy, right place.
And he fouls this one off. Moran at second. Calhoun at first with no outs.
Get your pitch. No one better up there.
Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
Afternoon baseball. Now batting, Hoy Park. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
for the Tigers, the second baseman.
Hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room. Coming to the plate now, Frank Fleming. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, this is a tough place to come in and play. The home team's they've played pretty well here. They got their fans excited about last night's W. Let's see if they can complete the sweep today.
You know, you always want to you want to get greedy, D-Row, when you win the first game of a 2-game set, particularly when you're playing at home. And this team is a really good home team, so the odds are in their favor that they've got a good chance to pull off this sweep.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy.
Coming in for his first at-bat, number 19, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, no running, no running. Eat it, eat it.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle.
Up next for the Buccos, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding him. The ball was a little dribbler to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
And another throw over. And the runner back safely. Runner goes for second. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Now to the plate, Will Craig.
Now batting, the first base.
Hey, we know this manager's not putting on the hit and run sign with 2 outs. Might have just been trying to get in scoring position on his own, give his boy a chance to hit something in a gap and get an RBI, but it worked out either way, and we find it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. At the plate, Daz Cameron.
Now batting, the center fielder, Daz.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Wait on that
Next
thing.
will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Fleming, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Has a look, now the pitch. The bouncer to the left side.
Come on, Slide, get out.
And there are 2 away now. Next for the Tigers, KJ Harrison. He'll look to get the Tigers going in their half of the 6th.
KJ.
Left side. He's got it. And there's 1 down now. So digging in now, Austin Romine. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit in the air out to left. Fleming is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Frank Fleming. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Let's go.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
See it, drive it. Come on, kid.
Popped him up. Romine is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daz Cameron. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
This was an awfully quick series, and it ended in a split. I have a feeling these 2 teams could have played a 20-game series.
player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A manager challenges his hitters to step up their game.
We are under the lights. Chris Archer will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two, swinging. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Fleming carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Craig, the runner at first with two gone. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two.
Let's go now, one time.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-2 home. This is line to left. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fast.
Now in the box, Frank Fleming, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's 4 for 14. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So striding forward now, Javier Baez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Striding in, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Now at the plate, Frank Fleming. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Drilled to the left side. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4. Stepping up now, Jason Martin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit to third. Hernandez at second. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now at the plate, Peter Mooney. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Peter Mooney.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Stepping in, John Ryan Murphy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fielded cleanly. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final.
First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. No runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men.
We are under the. Ready now, Cesar Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fleming is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping into the box, Hernan Perez is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. The 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front.
Leading up for the Pirates.
Leading off the inning, Frank Fleming, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Get your pitch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out toward second. He's got it. And there's one away. Stepping up to the plate, Frank Fleming. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hayward has a read on it. And that retires the side. Here's Jason Hayward now.
Leading off to the Cubs, the center fielder.
Hit in the air out toward left. Fleming is under this one. 1 down. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at-bat. Chopper to short. Gonna be a tough play. Come on. And that's the second out. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Fleming is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Standing in, Frank Fleming. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
1-0 the count. A runner at first with no outs here.
Hey, be patient, get your pitch, huh?
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, no one better, huh?
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Right guy, right spot. Need you here.
The 3-1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you. I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Gregory Polanco.
Touch up. Drive him in for it.
Hey, touch up right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Schwarber comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Ready for another chance? Vidal Brujan. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Ground ball left side. Baez has it. Hernandez at second. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out. And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Chicago took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jose Quintana earns his 12th victory in the ballgame. Rowan Wick hammers down the save, his 25th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball next. Tristan McKenzie gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
Standing in, Frank Fleming, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Has a look, now the pitch. And that's in there for a strike. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Row, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club. Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here's a chopper to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. We are still scoreless. Into the box, Frank Fleming. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Here we go.
Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Pitch on the way.
Count is 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
The right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Ready on 1 and 2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Into the box now, Jason Martin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Martin. Hey, let's go now. One time.
He's set. The 2-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cubs 1 and the Pirates nothing. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. No hits to this point.
Right fielder, Mookie.
1 out, nobody on. He pops it up. Mooney into shallow left, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol ever.
So striding in, Ian Happ. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Fleming retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Cubbies are in front, 1-0.
Hey, one time, right now.
Digging in once again, Frank Fleming. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And that's in there for strike 1.
All right, come on
No
now.
runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates.
Nice and patient, one at a time.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
2 outs here.
The 0-2. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Fleming is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Riding in once again, Frank Fleming. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one.
Ball one.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Stay through. Let's go.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Drive it right here.
In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Pause, now the pitch.
Nope, outside.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here's the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's Gregory Polanco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Gregory Polanco.
Potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, all tied at 1-1. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-1 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Fleming is right there, and that's out number 2. To 1 the final score this afternoon. The Buccos came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Blake Cederland gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Juan Nicasio wraps it up for the save, his 29th of the year. So that just about does it. Digging in, Will Craig. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Will Craig.
Touch up. Drop him in for us.
Back. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Here you go. Easy right here. Hey, right guy, right spot. Touch up now.
He's set. Here it comes.
Aye. Your turn right here. Drop him in.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. A dive, but he's back. Fleming, base runner at first with one out.
Make something happen for us. Need ya.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here we go.
And yet another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now. Touch up for us. Right guy, right place. Let's go, baby.
Runner.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Ready with the 0-2. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Touch up for us.
The 2-2. Slow roller left side. And the throw to first will take care. The tying run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was...
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. 0-2, here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Fleming will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Frank Fleming. The winning run is at first base.
Fleming.
Hey, no one better.
Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in right here.
Keep that merry-go-round go.
The 1-1 pitch.
Hey!
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Hey, right guy, no better up there.
Now the 1-2 pitch.
All right, one time, right here.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
Hey,
Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out.
Here we go. Need you right here.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Come on, big, get your pitch. Let's go.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Milwaukee posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win.
The final line.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Settling in now, Frank Fleming. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Newman has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Still no score. Digging in for his second at bat, Kevin Newman.
Now batting, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fleming is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in the switch hitter, Frank Fleming. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The count now at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Frank Fleming. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Frank Fleming.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Frank Fleming, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here you go, kid.
One time, right here.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
That's upstairs. Attaboy.
Come on, big guy.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Here we go. No one better.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Here we go. Need you right here. Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up, kid.
Popped him up. Holt in foul ground. And no one will track it down.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And it's fouled away. No runs on 6 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Fouled off.
Drive that. Pitch, here you go.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here we go.
The 2-2 pitch. He struck him out, and the tying run will be left stranded at second base. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 1 and the Pirates nothing.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Milwaukee Brewers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Eric Lauer earns his first win of the season. Jamison Taillon is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Jose Alvarado records the save, his 20th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.